Earache after that. Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is the fourth part in my series of videos looking at the Jurassic Park and World franchise of films. Today we're going to be looking at Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and this is a really nice Filmarena edition. So yeah, we're going to have a look at a bit of a closer look at that, bit of about the film, trivia, this kind of thing. So yeah, and if you haven't checked out my previous video, which was on Jurassic World, please go back in the history, have a look. We looked at that last week, and before that we looked at the Jurassic Park trilogy, and there's two videos on that. So yeah, please go and check those out if you haven't already. Just before we start the video, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. Please give the video a thumbs up, that really does help out the channel, really do appreciate it. And if you'd like to share the video, that's great as well. Please leave a comment, it's really great to have interaction on the channel, really appreciate all comments. Have you seen this film? Have you watched any of the Jurassic Park films? Are you looking forward to Jurassic World Dominion, the new film that's coming out? It's one of the reasons why I'm sort of doing this series of videos with the sort of imminent release of that film. So yeah, all comments appreciated, and I try to reply to all comments as well. Please also follow me on Instagram. I'm over there, and I post pictures and the odd little video sort of every now and again. So yeah, go and find me over there. Okay, so let's get on with the video and have a look at Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Hope you enjoy. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom came out in 2018 and was certificate 12 in the UK. It ran for 2 hours and 9 minutes. After a volcanic eruption proves to be a threat for the dinosaurs, Owen and Claire reach the defunct Jurassic World, a theme park to save the animals from extinction. The release date in the UK was the 6th of June 2018, and this time it was directed by J.A. Banoa. The box office was $1.31 billion, and it was distributed by Universal Pictures. Cast included Chris Pratt as Owen Grady, Bryce Dallas Howard returning as Claire Deering, Jeff Goldblum makes a brief appearance as returning character Ian Malcolm, Danielle Pinder as Zia Rodriguez, Justice Smith, Franklin Webb, James Cromwell, B.D. Wong as Dr. Wu, Isabella Sermon, Rafe Spall, Geraldine Chaplin, and Toby Jones. Hey, give you some trivia about the film. Sam Neill was asked if he would return to the franchise as Dr. Alan Grant, and responded, "You never say never, but I think it's moved on. It's different times." He would then be later cast in the upcoming Jurassic World Dominion. 5 animatronic dinosaurs were created for this movie, unlike Jurassic World, which only featured 1. More animatronics were used due to the many various and closer interaction actors had with the dinosaurs. One scene was when Bryce Dallas Howard rode atop the sedated T-Rex. In an interview with Vulture, Jeff Goldblum said that he does not mind at all when he gets asked to essentially play himself on the big screen. "People write Jeff Goldblum me parts and they want me to do them. And that's fine," he said. "I think I can even do a better version of it. So no, this little Jeff Goldblum row that I'm hoeing is still adventurous." Screenwriter Colin Trevorrow said about the Rexy Roboter, "We've been following this same character since the beginning. She's the same T-Rex that was in the Jurassic Park and in the Jurassic World. She is iconic. iconic. Not just because she's a T-Rex, but she's this T-Rex. The fact that Isla Nublar is actively volcanic was noted in the first novel and seems approximately 30 years later. This detail finally becomes plot relevant in the dramatic fashion. Okay, so the version we've got in front of us is a Filmarena edition that actually contains the UK Steelbook. I was lucky to pick this up on eBay without the Steelbook, but with all the goodies. So yeah, I was really lucky to be able to get this one for a very reasonable price. This one can go for quite a lot of money, but yeah, I was able to pick it up for a pretty good price. So you can see here we've got the main slip box, and this is a lovely velvety sort of finish to it, and there's wonderful embossing spot gloss on here on the T-Rex. It's absolutely fantastic in sort of up close. There's even some embossing around the eye. It's just wonderful, wonderful texture on the scales. Fantastic. And we've even got embossing on the Jurassic World logo here, all the way around. Now this also comes with a lenticular, which we'll look at this first. So yeah, this is there's actually two lenticulars in here. The seller actually gave me another lenticular as a bonus, but yeah, this was the official lenticular you got with the release, and it's again, it's a wonderful lenticular. A lot of depth to this, more probably in real life than on camera. You've got the volcano in the background, there's helicopters up here, and pterodactyl, and then you've got the T-Rex and all the other dinosaurs. It's absolutely fantastic. This is really, really nice lenticular. Now, as with every Filmarena edition, you get like a little card, and this edition is limited to 750 pieces, and my number is 700. So this would be typically on the back of the slip box. And then we actually get to the edition itself. So on there we've got 700 and 750. Turn to the spine, and again that embossing spot gloss, wonderful, continues on the side. All of this is embossed, even the Blu-ray symbol. Turn it round to the back, and again that wonderful spot gloss, texture, embossing, whatever you want to call it, continues on the back. And then on the top, again, life finds a way, and again this is embossed as well. Take out all the goodies, and again this it's a sturdy box. The artwork doesn't continue on the inside, but yeah, it's a really nice sturdy box. Okay, so on to the Steelbook and the second lenticular, and again another wonderful lenticular from Filmarena. Well, I believe this is Filmarena. I'm not 100% sure whether this came with this release. I'm sure the other lenticular I've just shown did, but yeah, it was a real surprise to get this one in here. There is a tiny little bit of damage on that lenticular, but it's, yeah, I don't quite know what it is. It's like a mark or something. Oh, actually it's just come off, so yeah, that's fine. That's just come away. That's good. Yeah, so you've got the two main characters, the biosphere from the first film that's all kind of crushed and, you know, not working anymore. You've got the volcano in the background. You've got pterodactyls, and they've got a nice bit of depth to them, flying through the air, and then you've got the dinosaurs in the background. So yeah, another fantastic lenticular. So we take that off, and this is the steelbook that we got in the UK. I think this was an HMV if I remember rightly, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But yeah, it's that classic design. Got the spine and the back, very plain. The park is gone. Open it up. Got some goodies in there. We'll have a look at those in a bit. And then this one has got 3 discs. So we've got the 4K Ultra disc, the 3D disc in here, and the Blu-ray. I'll just take all the discs out. And then we've got some wonderful artwork with Chris Pratt's character, and he's controlling Blue, the Velociraptor that he sort of trained in the first film. So yeah, a wonderful steelbook. So I'm pretty sure this was the one that we got in for HMV at the time. So so yeah. Going on to the art cards. Now they're all backed like this. So this was sort of I think this was a scene near the end of the film in the mansion, if I remember. So got a dinosaur there, T-Rex, Blue the Velociraptor, and the last one, Stegosaurus. The last thing we get with this edition is a nice booklet. It's quite a thick booklet, this. I get 2 different images. And again, just open them up. And you usually get these with the Filmarena editions. Great images from the film, some previs I think as well here. Yeah, really nice booklet this. Been a while since I've looked at this actually. Yeah, just revisiting it, you know, it's always nice to get these booklets out, you know, and have a nice look at them, and you know, sort of think, oh yeah, this is why I picked this edition up. So yeah, a very nice booklet comes with this edition. So what did I think of the film? Yep, I enjoyed this one. Probably not as good as Jurassic World. I do think the sort of ending to the film was a little weak, sort of them going into the mansion kind of took away from the island sort of perspective of things. I think that, you know, the sort of film much earlier on, you know, set on the island was a much better location. I mean, that's kind of more of a blueprint for these films, to be set on the islands that they've been on. Yeah, taking it to the mansion kind of felt a little bit, yeah, it didn't quite fit in right, but you know, nevertheless, as a whole, I enjoyed the film. You know, it's showed development of the characters of Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt, how they sort of, you know, changed from the first film, from the events of that. Yeah, an enjoyable film. And on to the 3D presentation of this. Yeah, this is a great 3D presentation. A lot of depth in this. You know, yeah, it's a good good to see the dinosaurs in 3D. A bit like Jurassic World, we got a 3D presentation, and obviously they did a post conversion for Jurassic Park. Obviously the two sequels, Jurassic Park The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, we didn't get 3D for those. So yeah, it's always a plus point in my book if we get a 3D version of Fallen Kingdom. Not so sure there's going to be a physical release of the 3D of Dominion. It may well be shown in 3D in the cinemas, and if I get an opportunity I might well go and see it in 3D just to sort of experience you know, the film in 3D if I can't get it physically, which is looking less and less likely these days. So yeah, it's I thoroughly recommend it in 3D. It's a good transfer in my opinion. So on to the 4K. Yep, it's a great transfer again. You know, it's fairly modern film, so it's going to look good shot digitally. So you know, you can have great colours. The HDR kicks in when it needs to. You've got a lot of, you know, sort of jungle scenes, a lot of greens. There's a lot of dark scenes towards the end, obviously, of the film within the mansion. So sort of the black levels are good. Now again, obviously, if you've got OLED, you're going to notice it even more. So that's good. You know, the volcano exploding, you've got all the lava and the, you know, all the fire and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to pop when it needs to. So yeah, I've got no complaints with the 4K. A very good transfer on this one. And then on to the sound. Now we're getting a DTS-X soundtrack on here, so it's a great mix. I always like DTS-X. We don't get many soundtracks. It's mainly Atmos, but I equally find I often find the DTS mixes are a lot heavier on the bass, and again, you know, with this kind of film it's great because you've got, you know, dinosaurs thumping around, huge footsteps, roars, you know, from the T-Rex, you know, great sound effects, you know, a lot of surround sound in this, great, you know, left and right separation, good dialogue from the front stage, and some good rear effects, and you get some nice Atmos moments, DTS-X moments, you know, sort of the immersive quality. So it's a good mix all round, and yeah, you know, again, a great transfer to get if you know, have the capability to watch 4K. I mean, even if you've got DVD, you know, it's still going to look good because it's a modern shot film. So the DVD transfer is going to look very nice, you know, and if DVD's your preferred you know, media choice, then great. It's definitely going to be a good transfer, whatever format you do, whether it's DVD, Blu-ray, 4K or 3D. So yeah, I'd highly recommend picking this you know, this film up. It's good entertainment. You know, it's one of these popcorn films. You don't have to think about it too much. Just sit down, relax and enjoy, you know, and just be immersed back into the dinosaur world. So yeah, it's definitely a good thumbs up from me on this film. That was a close look at Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and the edition I have. Hope you enjoyed looking at that and hearing what I have to say about the film and the transfer, you know, of the different formats that we're getting with this release. Yeah, thoroughly really happy to have got this Filmarena edition. It's a really nice release, some wonderful lenticulars in there. So yeah, really happy to have this one in my collection. So that brings us sort of to the end of looking at each film in the Jurassic World and Park series of films. Obviously with the imminent release of Jurassic World Dominion that's coming out, looking forward to that one. It's looking really good because you're getting cast members from the old original Jurassic Park trilogy coming back, and obviously the new characters from Jurassic World. So there's going to be like a, you know, a combination of everyone into a kind of, probably maybe a sort of finale to the whole franchise. Who knows? I mean, you never know. They may do another one at some point, but for now, yeah, it looks that way. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing it. And if I can, I might try and see if I can see this in 3D, just to sort of experience it, because I very much doubt if we're going to get a 3D release for it. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to probably do a video where I look at all 5 films, and if I do get to see Dominion at the cinema, I'll do the 6th film review, and where I put them sort of in order of, you know, my sort of preference, which ones I've enjoyed the most, you know, from sort of the least favourite to the most favourite. So yeah, look out for that video. I'm not sure when that's going to be yet, but it'll be sometime, you know, in the future. So yeah, just look out for that one. Anyway, thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.